views. You have your 1-point perspective, 2-point perspective, 2-point perspective, 2 vanishing points. So all this is done by the ruler. Here you have one marking and it all goes from here, see? You have these.
All of this,
So this is
all
one-
of this is done by what? By ruler?
By a ruler.
Really?
So this here is, this is 2 points, so the other one's a 1 point, so everything comes from 1 point, but this one, everything's coming from this point, so that's 1, and then you have everything coming from this other point, so that's 2. You have 1 point, and that's your second point. So it's like 2 views
Okay.
on these are your 2 views. So like a little storefront store, what would it be, what kind of store would they like to have? So these are all the elements of art. Just to kind of help you with a little understanding. Now, I'm not sure on, as far as your club, you can have whatever you can handle in the club. I would not suggest or recommend that you'd have more than 50 kids because it can be chaotic. What you probably want to do is you probably want to group them. So kinder through 2nd, maybe you meet on Wednesdays every other week.
Mhm.
And then maybe 2nd grade through 5th grade. Because what you're gonna realize and what you're gonna see is that the smaller kids, the younger kids are gonna want fast. Give me more, I'm ready to do art. They just wanna do so much art. As they get a little bit older, they're gonna be a little bit slower. They're gonna be, they're gonna be looking at their lines and how are they drawing. They're gonna take their time more.
Mhm.
What you can do is you can have an artist and you can show them pictures of how the artist works, and then you can introduce line, or you can say, you know what, in November we're gonna have everything with line November,
Okay.
and then shape December, and then texture January. And you can kind of do that for your club.
Okay.
With us, for the clubs, we have shirts. You can always have maybe a student design your shirt, for your clubs, for your shirts. You can have a student and maybe you can pick the best one, or maybe you can incorporate all the drawings together for the shirt, or the shirts. Because maybe you want to take them on a trip, or you want to have a pizza party for them. But the goal is to introduce kids at a younger age with art. I do want to pull up the one that I had here. Did you have any questions with?
Do you think kinder can also benefit, because they're just like
Yes.
5-year-olds,
Yes.
I know you could, that they could start off early,
Yes.
to show off what their talent
Mhm.
is, and I know the younger they are, the
Mhm.
more, and it's good that that all of this is incorporated in elementary, because
Yes.
they could express their talents at an early age if it's art, right?
Yes.
That's what I like.
Mhm.
But I wonder, it's like, I'm thinking like kinder, even 5th graders? I mean, the
Kinder, yes.
5-year-olds?
Kinder, I mean, they can do, like
With
easily with the
shapes?
element of art with shapes,
Uh-huh.
and then patterns, shapes and patterns. What can they come up with? What can they create?
You could also be teaching them about,
Yes.
shapes and all that.
Shapes and,
Mhm.
yes, right, and that's your main goal. So, for the teacher expectations, work with a mentor on art shows per semester, 1 on campus and 1 off campus. The goal for this is basically that you would wanna have an art show. You can have all the kids create the artwork, and it's gonna be up to you. Do you wanna put up all the artwork, or do you wanna pick the best ones to show? Maybe it's 1 minimal, but that does not mean that you cannot do that more often. We would like you to have at least 1 show at your school, and then you can get with a mentor. They can help you out where else. Maybe you can exhibit at one of their schools. Like, for example, me, wherever that I do have, I want to bring the elementary art here. So if I'm having my middle school students here exhibit, I want elementary with them, because it exposes the kids, it exposes the elementary
Okay,
schools,
okay.
Those are, or especially like your feeder schools, wherever the kids are gonna be going to. So it's neat to, in the bigger cities, art's everywhere. There is art teachers in elementary. So the goal is here to start off with the sponsors, and hopefully it does really well for the next 5 years, and then maybe they'll say, you know what, it's doing so well, we're gonna wanna have an art teacher at the elementary school.
Mhm.
And the overall picture is that we're trying to get an art distinction. So the way that there's distinctions in science, the way there's the distinctions in reading, well, now there's one for art. We missed it by 2
Oh.
points last year. The reason why we did miss it was we did not have elementary art. So,
Oh,
in the distinction category, it does not say that you have to have an art teacher. It says that there must be students competing in elementary art.
Mhm.
So, whatever we're doing, we could easily pick up a student, but why not have the club there, have more students, and then have the mentor kind of help out with, the selection and the kids for competition. So,
Okay.
we're looking at the, you know, the overall broad picture.
Mhm. Good.
That's pretty much everything. Do you have any questions, any further questions, anything
But,
that?
I mean, in case we do, you have, I mean, we could email you or call you.
Yes, you can email me, call me, and for sure by Friday, you will already know who's gonna be your mentor, who's assigned to you. So you can call me at any time, I will always be available, but also the mentor is gonna be there to guide you and help you out. What we've also done is we've collected a bunch of, art supplies
Okay.
from the secondary schools. They are used art supplies, but it's a good way to get your club going, cause I know, you may not know, what do I need for this lesson, or what do I need, so the things that you are getting, it's gonna give you a little helpful insight of the projects that you can have. So,
I wonder if the school for art in elementary, will they be getting some funds? Besides whatever you all,
so yes, so the goal, which the principals already know, all of y'all's
Okay.
principals are already aware of.
Mhm.
The goal is for us to give the $200
Okay.
for the fee, and then the school to match it.
Okay.
And if they wanna give more, they can, but yes.
And would we be allowed to do, to have a little bit extra money? Like for field trips to go take them to the museum and for art,
So
can
if-
we?
Yes, so since you are a club,
Mhm.
because you're going to be a club, that's the way how you are able to take the kids to a trip. So because you are a club, therefore you're able to raise money.
Okay, so.
So
we
with
could-
that money, but you will only be able to take the kids that are in the club.
Correct.
So for whatever the money that has been given, it has to be only the club kids
Okay.
that are going. But yes, so it's formed as a club, so that way you could get money and funds. You know, if the kids wanna go to the museum, educational purposes and so forth to kind of learn. With all of this also, the mentors, we're gonna try to have it where once a month we meet at a school and you can come in for professional development to learn lessons, how are we teaching, how are we not.
Mhm.
And then I'm setting up cameras in my room, anytime I teach a lesson with certain classes, I'll be filming the lesson, how do I teach it, and how are the kids learning, and what are they doing, so that we can send it
Yes.
to you, and that's already all been approved also.
Okay.
You know, to help you out, say, I don't know how to teach line, and
Mhm.
what is this teacher doing, you can go online and on the district, page, and you can find it, and it'll be for, only here for teachers.
So then, if I don't know how to teach art, it's because I'm not a certified art teacher, so, and do I have to be certified?
No, no,
Okay,
not at
so-
the elementary level,
Oh, okay.
not, and because
okay.
it's a club, you won't have to be certified.
Okay,
So, the only thing is that we'll get you your membership fee, so that way you can, submit work online. But you don't
Okay.
have to be a certified
okay, no, sir, okay.
art teacher.
Right. Okay, well, that's good to know. Mhm.
So, okay, well, that'll be concluding our meeting, and we'll stay in contact with, all the weeks to come with art, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.